Welcome. I'm Sabrina Burton Schultz. I'm the Director of Life, Justice, and Advocacy for the Catholic Diocese of St. Petersburg. And joining me today from Catholic Relief Services is Daniel Mumuni.
Hello.
Welcome, Daniel.
Yeah. Hello. Thank you.
We're so happy to have you in the Diocese of St. Petersburg, and you're traveling all over the southeast region of the United States.
Yes.
Tell us what brings you here.
So I work for the Catholic Relief Services in Sierra Leone, and as part of our outreach to our Catholic constituents each year before Lent, we travel around to share our stories and the work that we do, just as a way of showing people what their support is achieving in Africa and elsewhere. So this year, for example, we have several speakers all across talking about the work that we do at CRS and the impact it has in the field. And it's an opportunity to also ensure that people understand how they fit into the bigger picture of the work that we do, and how much their prayer and donations goes to alleviate sufferings of people we serve.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So you're speaking at our Catholic high schools, you're speaking at a parish and a workshop, so you're really getting around.
Yes.
Tell us about the message that you're sharing. What is it that Riceville does for the people of Sierra Leone and in other countries as well?
So the objective of these conversations is to ensure that as many kids as possible understand why they are contributing or donating to the Riceville initiative. And the best way we can do this is to emphasize the work that we do. And so, for example, just using Sierra Leone, we work on an education program that seeks to address challenges in hard-to-reach areas. So in countries like Sierra Leone, education is a challenge. It's a challenge because many parents do not put their kids to school because they have other, in quotes, use for them. So, for example, working on the farm or engaging in other economic activities to supplement family income. And even when the parents are willing to put them to school, sometimes they are constrained by availability of food because most kids go to school on a hungry stomach. And so, through the support we get from Catholics around the world, especially in the US, we're able to provide a hot meal, which serves as an incentive to draw kids to school, and also ensures that when they're in school, they can learn, because a hungry child cannot learn. Absolutely. And so the real focus is how we can incentivize parents to enroll their kids in school, incentivize kids to want to come to school, and ensure that when they're in school, at least they have the energy to learn. And in addition, we have complementary activities like teacher training, construction of classroom blocks. I tell the kids around here, it's amazing to see the type of buildings they learn in. And so we just basically provide everything needed: teaching, learning materials, provision of water facilities, construction of latrines, and through these discussions, I'm really hoping that kids can understand how privileged they are, and also reinforcing the message that we are a global community, and by our Christian faith, we are commissioned to be each other's keepers. So understanding how blessed, kids and people are in the US, and the responsibility that comes with that blessing to ensure that we can reach out to the poor and the vulnerable, because by our Christian faith, that's what we're supposed to do.
Absolutely. We are so incredibly blessed, and we take a lot of those good things for granted.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
I know that your message is really impacting people. Given those blessings, tell us about how we can invite people to share the mission of CRS through Riceville.
So the first thing is just prayer. So we need as much prayer as possible, and that is one of the pillars of Lent. And so this is a time we seek prayers, because some of the work we do comes with some risks. And so just praying that God can continue to bless the work, and sharing that community of prayer with each other. And the second part is through donations. So that's why we have the Rice Bowl Initiative. And one of the pillars again of Lent is almsgiving. And we're able to achieve a lot through the donations that we receive from our Catholic brothers and sisters in the U.S.
Right.
And sometimes even knowledge and advocacy, policy level advocacy, especially at this time where there's a lot of debate about development aid and support to the poor and vulnerable. That we still have a moral imperative as Catholics, as Christians, to continue to advocate for support to the poor. And so at this time we invite everyone to pray for us, to donate to the work that we do, and in their own small way support advocacy and policy level discussions that can continue to advance the support the U.S. offers and the people of the United States to people around the world, people in need.
Perfect. Well, CRS is our official agency in the Catholic community for relief, development, and peace building overseas. So, Daniel, you're a fine representative of CRS, and particularly of Rice Bowl, with the amazing work that you do in Sierra Leone. We are just so blessed to have you here. I encourage you to download the Rice Bowl app in the App Store. It's a free app, and I just got my daily prayer reminder this morning. So I personally need that little boost and that reminder every day to be in prayer and to be in solidarity. Rice Bowl is a chance for us to engage through prayer, fasting, and almsgiving. And you've also mentioned the opportunity to engage in advocacy through solidarity. So I'd encourage you to check out Catholics Confront Global Poverty as well. It's a great way that we can do advocacy work and just engage through emails and phone calls to our legislators. Catholic teaching doesn't call us to be politically astute, to be politically active. This is an easy way to do it. And honestly, it's not politically divisive. Everyone should engage in this. No one should be hungry in our world today. So I encourage you to engage in all of those opportunities. And thank you again, Daniel. So wonderful to have you with us.
Thank you very much.
So blessed.
Thank you.